On September 13, 2019, my most anticipated PC game came out on Epic Games Store. With that bias established, did it fare well to my liking, or did it fail to satisfy my excitement? Hi, I'm Kuya Ayan, and today I would like to share with you my first impressions on the first 5 hours of playing Borderlands 3. After pre-ordering the game, I went ahead and started doing the VIP Vault Insider program, profile setup as well as its activities. Excited on how the pre-order in-game items work, I went ahead and tested them. However, that is for another video. But to give you an idea, they are not intrusive nor game-breaking. So my brother and I proceeded on doing some co-op gameplays. I chose Mose and he chose Zane. The first thing we noticed is that there are frequent stutters even on cutscenes. At the time, I was playing and also running some background applications like Discord, and I was also recording on OBS. I am running a Ryzen 7 2700, 16 gigs of RAM and a GTX 1070. So initially I thought this game was going to be buttery smooth, and I was wrong. Even after tweaking some graphical settings, multiple stutters are still felt. With a first-person shooter game that relies heavily on smooth gameplay, the game fails to pass that mark.
Kunat na nila. Realistic na ng tunog tayo. Chubby.
The stutters we had when we played co-op was irritating. Switching to single player on another character did not do much. There are also bugs in the game.
What? Teleport. Hindi ko ma-reload yung shotgun. Oh. Ayaw. Ewan, kanina pa to eh. Oh, ayaw.
When in multiplayer mode, it seems that the guests of the session experience some input delay on vehicles and more other combat bugs. I am not familiar as to what exactly is causing this, but I have heard that it was because of the Epic Games Store launcher. I have also read that some are losing progress when the cloud saves of Epic Games malfunction. Some save files are getting deleted. It is not a perfect release, but if you are willing and able to look past that negative side, the game shines on everything else.
Get over here, dickweed!
Borderlands 3 offers the same Borderlands vibe that the fans crave for. A few improvements here and there, a few changes, but you'll feel right at home in this game. We chose to run our first playthrough on normal mode as we already have experience on the previous Borderlands game. That, and we did not want to feel like pussies trying easier mode. Normal mode seems to provide the right amount of challenge for us experienced players. The combat mechanics are better in the sense that you get to interact with your environment more frequently. Covers can now be destroyed. Also, they added a sliding mechanic that allows you to move from cover to cover, which is highly appreciated. This feels familiar to Warframe's slide mechanic.
Ay! What?
The boss fights we encountered so far are unique from each other. Again, you have to utilize your environment to beat them.
My kind of maniac.
We also tested out the loot instancing mechanic that was one of the biggest marketing strategies of the game. Loot drops were truly unique for each player. Legendaries seemed to drop more frequently. The first legendary that my brother got was from a chubby in normal mode.
Legendary agad, the flood. Tig-isa tayo. Ayan.
Coast is clear. Nice. Let's go meet
Ito na, gamit ko na yung legendary.
However, upon our testing, it seems that duping, at least for legendaries, have been taken out. Maybe this is just the case for cooperation mode.
X. Ah, hindi ko ma-drop yung legendary. Oh, pero yung iba pwede ko i-drop. Oh, yung legendary walang exo. Pero ito pwede ko i-drop yan, drop ko yan.
Guns have much more variety now. Every gun manufacturer has upped their game in terms of their uniqueness. Aside from their base bonuses from the previous titles, they have added a few things like Hyperion deploying gun shields while aiming down sights, Vladoff guns have under barrels, and others. The gun sounds have a more solid feel, and scoring critical hits with some guns produces a unique sound which brings more satisfaction to the player.
Coward!
Make me into a stew!
The developers also did not shy away from the gore in this game, as enemies get eviscerated or just abruptly explode from your attacks. This is also true for grenades.
It's the Firehawk!
Grenade lang pala, katapat din eh.
Vehicles feel better to drive, and running down enemies brings much more satisfaction. Fighting enemies significantly on higher level than you are can be done, but you may find yourself in search for ammo all the time. Players have more personalization options. Customization for the character has been improved with more color options. Customization for the vehicles has also been improved with more parts options, and customization for your echo device has been added. Customization for your gun has also been made available. You can change their skins, and you can also add a trinket which they might have pulled off from Rainbow Six Siege. Some quality of life changes are also appreciated, like changing active quest with the press of a button, and being able to fast travel on the fly towards not only to other fast travel stations, but also to your vehicles. In around my 5 hours of mostly main quests, I can say that the game has not yet hooked me in its story. The humor in the conversations is still there. The game can make you smile and laugh, but not laugh out loud and roll on the floor, which is fine.
Jump, recruit!
Dito, sabaw. Sabi, jump eh.
The propaganda center is up ahead. Every move, it's
Eh.
stealth time. Stealth time. I'm gonna walk over
What the
here
fuck?
and go turn. And I'm gonna go over here super duper quiet. Tiptoeing over here. Gonna spin around. I'm so quiet. So super duper duper quiet. Oh, that was a bit too loud. Stealth slide.
My problem is with the antagonists. So far, what I have gathered is that our team versus the twins team is in the race of opening the vault. Because of this, I think the antagonists have a weak motive. I have already established this prejudice early in the game, but I am hoping that I will be convinced otherwise as I progress through the story.
My most loyal follower, Vault Thief. You just don't know it yet.
I want to end this video by saying that I like Borderlands 3. It had a rough release, but I am one of the people who are willing to look past its imperfections. I look forward to diving in deeper in the story, farming legendary gears, building equipment for the Vault Hunters, and getting a feel for what it has to offer in its endgame. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you like Borderlands 3 content, please consider subscribing. I know this video is long overdue and it might not be relevant as many other people already gave their first impressions video, but I still want to get this done. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good one.